Welcome everybody, this is Nightsaber Z42 and we are back with more Crimes and Punishments, Sherlock Holmes. In the last episode we kind of finished off the Riddle of Rails and now we are ready to start on the third case. I think it's called Bloodbath. Alright? Yeah, I'm right. Somebody's taking a bath in blood. So it's either a woman on her period or somebody dead. I'm gonna go with the ladder. Go up to the rooftops. I'm kind of wondering if there's like truly a right answer to the cases, because the first two kind of seem like it could go either way. Like you're choosing how it ends, and no matter what you pick, it's the right way. So I'm kind of a little bit curious about that. But I cannot wait for... Oh, I'm going to shut up now.
Holmes, what happened?
I need my crack.
I feel deathly.
And you look it. Let me examine you. Please don't tell me that you've returned to your old habits.
Yes, he did. You know.
Pupil is dilated.
What is his nose so big? Check his temperature.
The temperature appears to be normal.
Check his pulse.
I need to concentrate and count the heartbeats.
Are you serious? Measure pulse rate by counting the heartbeats for 10 seconds.
I need to concentrate and count the heartbeats.
Oh, I have to actually...
I need to concentrate and count the heartbeats.
The heck?
I need to concentrate and count the heartbeats.
I don't know. Oh, okay. I'm supposed to do that. He's only got 8.
Around 50 beats per minute.
Oh, dude. You dying.
But you're dying, Holmes. Your pulse rate is dropping. We need to get you to the hospital immediately.
The antidote. Give it to me.
The antidote? You mean that you're poisoned?
Now. Please.
Here, drink it all. Don't tell me that you did this to yourself.
Hemlock and datura. I was compelled to.
Holmes, imagine if I'd not returned home when I did. What might have happened?
You be dead.
I knew that you would.
Mr. Holmes, Inspector Lestrade is here to see you.
Mr. Holmes is unable to see anyone at the moment. He is unwell.
A good day, Inspector.
Ah, Mr. Holmes, I'm glad to find you here. I need your help. This is a strange one. We have brought in 2 young bankers from the city, sons of lords, members of the chamber, and so on and so forth. They were found stranded in a rowing boat that was drifting on the Thames.
Were they naked?
Escapade with an unhappy ending, Lestrade.
Yeah.
What? Well, yes, they were both in the bath, but, what?
As I said,
And they were tied together.
Whoa.
you are lacking in imagination, Inspector.
Well, no, I'm not. Anyway, there was a banner flapping about in the boat with the RMS Oceanic printed on it and signed by the Merry Men.
Oh, now we're getting to the Merry Men business.
Isn't that the largest steamer ever built?
Yes.
No, mine is.
These 2 young banker chaps are sons of the owners of the White Star Line, the company that built it. There are rumours of corruption.
I'm not interested in politics, Lestrade.
I'll keep it then. Here's another one that's a bit more complex and maybe to your liking. It's a murder, but we're unable to find any weapon. We haven't touched anything. It's at the Roman Baths in Strand Lane.
A murder, a vanishing weapon, the Roman baths. That's for us. Watson, fetch your hat.
Ooh. Yay. I went to Bath, the city of Bath. That's pretty cool. It's the, what was it at? It's in Scotland, I believe. Or, oh crap, I actually can't remember. I thought it was in Scotland. I don't know. I guess we're going to Strand Lane, Bath. But anyways, that's what I was saying. I actually can't wait for The Devil's Daughter. It's coming out in spring 2016, which is like, I don't know. What is up with my book? It's like all depixelated and crap. Harpoon! And I also got train whistle. Join Lestrade at the Strand Lane Baths. The ancient Roman bath at Strand Lane is soon to be reopened to the public. But what mysteries and forgotten curses might it conceal? Only one person can discover the truth. Ooh. Like the statues. It's a weird fountain. Is that like a
Beautiful place.
cherub kissing a fish?
Dreadful murder. The body of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe is still in the steam room. It has not been touched, per your usual instructions, Mr. Holmes. I shall be waiting for you here, but please hurry.
What about the suspects?
Are you able to identify the men who were with the victim in the steam room?
Yes. The manager of the bath, Sir Gregory Pitkin, a lad from the city council, Garrow, and an archaeologist by the name of Blinkhorn. I think the plump one, Garrow, did it. He doesn't seem right in the head.
I'm sure.
Well, we shall see.
Okay. Like how right in the head? How about the crime weapon?
You found no murder weapon?
No, and that's why I called you. All three witnesses and the victim were locked in when the murder occurred, and they remained so until we got here. We even had to pick the lock to enter.
I see.
Were they tied together and stuff?
Was there anyone else here, apart from those gentlemen in the steam room?
Yes, a Mr. Phillips. He was the one who called the police. He'll be able to give you more details.
Mr. Phillips, I think you did it. I don't want to talk to you. Look at this guy, Mr. Phillips. Screwdriver.
Good day to you, Mr. Phillips. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my colleague, Dr. Watson. Would you be so kind as to answer our questions?
Certainly, sir.
Now. I'm gonna read him. His eyeball. Light wrinkles. Look at his ear. His nose, he picks it. His eyebrows. Grooms himself. Lives alone. Should I go to a barber? Or I'm pretty sure they have barbered, right? Fastidious. Let's move forward. Stash collar. Starch collar. You want me to read the collar or something? Cause you keep, oh, button. Shiny buttons. He's proud of his work. Manchester City. Some city of Manchester. Oh. Telegram sent today. Tell us what happened.
Please tell us the chain of events from the start of your day. Everything that you can remember. The slightest detail may be of importance.
I was picking my nose at one.
Very well, sir. I came in at 6:30 this morning, and I opened the baths. I made sure that the room was clean, and I prepared the towels. The brazier was still burning.
There was a fire burning all night.
Yes, Sir Gregory ordered me to light the brazier yesterday. It takes some time until the room is fully heated. The gentleman had a meeting at 9 o'clock this morning. I wanted everything to be perfect. They'd been in the steam room for 20 minutes when I suddenly heard shouting. I ran to the door, but it was closed. I couldn't open it. So I ran out to the street to call for the police. One constable came up, and then there were others, and they picked the lock. Then Inspector Lestrade came along, and he told us that nothing should be touched.
Yeah. Were there any other visitors?
Did you receive any other visitors this morning?
No one. Until these gentlemen arrived. Sir Gregory was the first. And then, while we were discussing work details, Sir Rodney and Mr. Blinkhorn arrived, and Mr. Garrow followed.
And what happened after that?
I waited until they'd all entered the steam room, then I returned to the hall. The changing room door was open, so I should hear if they needed anything.
You would have heard if someone had entered or left the steam room.
Certainly, sir. These doors make a lot of noise.
I always want to think about... He says about that Blinken guy. I always wanted to say Abe Blinken from Men in Tights. Robin Hood Men in Tights.
The steam room's on the other side, Mr. Holmes.
Really? You sure about that? Could it be over here? The Frigidarium. Are you kidding me? I actually want to know what that is. Is that what I think it is?
Frigidarium.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
The steam room's on the other side.
Shut up. I know what I'm doing. I want to freeze. Freeze! Exitus. I like how everything's in Latin. Ambauditorium. Suratorium. Ooh, look at the dragons and stuff. It was actually pretty sweet. This looks nothing like the bathhouse in Bath that I saw.
Clothes belonging to one of the suspects.
Then again, if you touch the water there, you'd probably want to you'd probably die because it's got so much lead in it.
These clothes belong to one of the suspects from the steam room.
That was a nice place though. The Roman bathhouse in Bath. Champagne bottle. Well, let's take a look. See here.
Unopened. It was intended to be enjoyed after the Steam session.
I want a Steam session now. I'm gonna look up some games on Steam and get right to it. What kind of champagne is it?
Champagne for a special occasion.
How about the water?
An ice bucket to keep the champagne chilled.
Is that all? Okay. Glad we were able to do that. No footprints or anything, no scuff marks.
Expensive clothes belonging to one of the men from the steam room.
I think it would be kind of creepy to be in a steam room with other men. I guess I'm just self-conscious about stuff like that. Being naked. Oh, are these the... Oh, that was the locker room, wasn't it? Oh yeah, that guy did. Did he fall? He fell and his eye popped out.
Ah, death with a peculiarly Roman piquancy.
Piquancy.
Like the one you almost had an hour ago.
Let us forget about that.
I was incredibly high when I had that idea. Let's examine the body. His eyeball's missing.
There was only one hit from the weapon. It pierced the right eye straight through to the brain. Death would have been instantaneous.
Yes, he would have only felt that incredible pain for like a moment. The blood just dripped down.
The wound should not have bled so profusely. This pool is rather large.
Yes, it is. What's he pointing to? His fingernails.
Or earth. I'll take a sample.
Did you take the sample? Oh,
Look, Watson. He was wearing a ring. He very likely removed it before the steam session.
go back to his clothes. Except it's probably gone.
Well, death is very recent. Between 30 minutes to 1 hour ago.
Hmm.
I think we have found all that we can here, taking into consideration the abysmal lighting. Constable, we have finished with the body.
We don't have many leads here.
What concerns me is that we still have to find the murder weapon.
Mr. Holmes?
Please have the body removed without disturbing anything else in the room.
All right, Mr. Holmes.
I was wondering, Holmes, it's fairly reckless to carry out a murder inside a closed chamber. Why do you suppose they did it?
There are a great many possibilities. The murderer was in a hurry, or he is an artist, or a ghost, or he wanted to ensure that I'd be brought in on the case.
Probably the latter. You are ridiculous. Do you know that?
Yes, but I solve crimes, damn it. I'm gonna examine the pool of blood.
I should check this blood sample at Baker Street.
Yes, so do it. Wait, really? You didn't see the key?
This key was covered in blood. I should ask Phillips about it.
Yes, ask the screwdriver man. What is over here? Steam switch.
G. Newell and Sons, steam specialists, Seattle, WA.
Seattle, Washington. Really? Oh, it's getting steamy up in here.
With the steam on, I'm unable to see even a few feet away.
So that means the murderer would be in the same boat. Interesting. Let's look at the brazier. Or the brazier. What is it called?
One lens is cracked, probably due to the temperature of the brazier. These lenses are for myopia. The wearer is short-sighted.
Interesting.
The brazier is still burning. The heat here is extreme.
So put your head in it. It's melted metal.
Something to pick up this melted metal. It is too hot. I cannot reach into it.
Item required. Mr. Garrow.
Blood traces wiped on the towel.
It's horrible. So Rodney, he's dead. Can't we speak about it somewhere else?
Nope, you're gonna have to stare at it.
I'm in shock. I don't want to talk.
Gotta look at your towel. Maybe I can just take it from you.
It's horrible. I can't talk at the moment.
It's Abe Blinken. Hey, Blinken.
Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Holmes. I need something to pick. I need some tongs. Actually,
Expensive
I don't suppose that we can find guy's clothes. No? Okay. See if his clothes were in the pile.
Mr. Holmes, I should like to take the suspects to the yard. You can interrogate them there. Any objections?
No objections, I guess.
None, Lestrade.
Okay. Just like the Phillips screwdriver. Who brought champagne?
There is a bottle of champagne on ice in the changing room. Do you have any idea who left it there?
There is? Are you quite certain? I didn't pay any attention. Do you believe that it's important?
Oh, yes. Somebody's brains probably got bashed in with that bottle.
How many people have keys to the steam room?
We have just the one key for now, which Sir Gregory gave to me.
So, this morning you opened the steam room, and then?
I put the key inside my desk, but when they called, I couldn't find it. It had disappeared, but I don't know where it is.
Did you leave the baths at any time, or receive any visitors?
No, sir, I did not.
Oh! There's a bloody key! That wasn't it. I wanted to ask him about the bloody key, though.
Time, or receive any visitors?
No, sir, I did not.
Tick-tock. About the morning telegram.
You are not telling the truth, Mr. Phillips. You left your work this morning, and you went to the post office, where you dispatched a telegram at around 7:30.
But how could you...
I'm psychic, dude.
The telegram was for someone in Manchester.
Mr. Holmes, it's I'll tell you everything. I left the baths at 7:20. My sister wrote to me yesterday, and she needed a reply, or our mother is unwell. I was away for 20 minutes, and I closed the baths on my way out.
Did you receive a reply from your sister?
No, she wasn't meant to. I just told her to pawn my old school uniform so that she could pay for the medication.
Did you check to see if the key was still in your desk when you returned?
No, I didn't. Please, Mr. Holmes, don't tell the police about this. Sir Gregory would give me the sack. I need this job.
I see.
Bum bum bum. Give me your tongs. I had to interrogate the suspects, but I'm going to the fridge area first.
This area serves as Sir Rodney Bentcliffe's workshop.
Ooh, look at all this stuff. Is there anything that I need to look at here? Okay, let's look at the shelves. Can I take anything from the shelves? Oh, I see boxes.
Glass plate negatives. A remarkable method for recording ancient civilizations.
I have no idea what that even means. We're gonna open up the box. Oh, one is missing.
A glass plate negative is missing.
Interesting.
It is a glass plate negative of an Egyptian statue.
What about the other boxes? Nope. Okay, I guess I got all that I needed. Archaeological findings.
Old clay pots with numbers inscribed upon them.
Okay. Look for tongs or a stick. Because if not, I'm going to stick my hand in there. In the fire. Oh, a document. Dear friend, I wish to organize a press conference at the Strand Lane Baths next month, 1893. Or 1893 was a remarkable year for my work in Egypt, but now it is time to set my focus upon English archaeology, to shine the light on our national treasures and reveal them to the public. I would like to see as many journalists as possible in attendance to record this event, and record it favorably, if we treat them well enough. I should like to recall my old friendship with Lord Blackmore and use the special findings of the Royal Archaeological Institute for this event, Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Actually, the city of Bath is actually in England, if I'm not mistaken. Because I went to see Stonehenge that same day, and then we went to Bath. There are a few among us who would claim any degree of unfamiliarity with the name of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. He is a gentleman who possesses the wealth, notoriety, and vigor to well match the finest of his ilk abound in England. His intellect is equal to his charms, as has oft been declared by the young ladies of the European aristocracy. He holds powerful connections within the Lord's Chamber and carries an influence inside the political world. There are those who would call him unforgiving, authoritarian. We should rather say that Sir Rodney is determined and ambitious. His presence at any archaeological site can only mean success for all concerned. And the newspaper. Miraculous reopening for the Strand Lane Roman Baths excavation research. The research efforts were about to be halted when a savior arrived in the form of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Sir Rodney has taken over immediate control of the excavation, claiming that the site holds the key to a great mystery. We pledge to update our readers with all the exciting news as it develops. Cool. I don't know if that bathhouse is still in the city. This metal plate, besides its archaeological interest, appears to be a part of something larger. At the present moment, I am unable to determine exactly what that might be.
Archaeological findings. Old clay pots with numbers inscribed upon them. A shape has been cut in the plate. What should be done with it?
Take it. We're just gonna take a shield with us. You know, that's theft too, by the way. Archaeological tools. Anything around?
Tools used by archaeologists in their research.
And I can't take any. Oh, the tongs. I need the tongs.
These tongs.
Yes, got the tongs. Let's go back. Okay. Whoosh! I run right past you. Oh, that's right there, gone. I hope that guy did not clean his towel. We need that towel. It's evidence. What?
I should analyze this melted metal.
Child's play. By golly. Okay, so that's everything to find here at the Roman Baths. That's what that quest thing you just told me, right? I want to check the frigidarium. I want to know what a frigidarium is. It's like a refrigerator, right? I don't know if that was supposed to happen.
Right? I wonder how this could have happened.
Yes, it is somewhat treacherous. Fortunately, I am unscathed. To where does this corridor lead?
To the frigidarium, the coal room.
Barely unscathed and by a very small margin. And treacherous is an understatement.
Interesting. Fallen
Those
blocks.
stones weigh tons. We won't move them.
It does not matter. If our investigation requires it, we shall ask for them to be removed.
Wow, I mean, did like somebody blow it up or something with like TNT? Seemed very inconvenient. It's like the game's way of saying, you shall not go there yet. The hell do you think you're doing? Well, I guess the only thing that we need to do now is go ahead and interrogate the usual suspects. Yeah, we need to go to Scotland Yard. So while I'm headed to Scotland Yard, I will go ahead and end this episode here. So thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to leave a comment down below. Check the description for my Facebook and Twitter information. And while you're at it, give this video a huge thumbs up to support the series. And I will see you guys in the next video.